So the topic of my conversation today was really to talk about insights-led innovation. And I think that's so very important, especially in Asia Pacific, where it's great to have wonderful science in many of our OTC products and so on, but they have to work within the cultures and the norms of society, and how do we bring that to bear? That's really the topic. I think the key message here, there's really two key messages. The first one, I think in my summary slide I mentioned, was Asia is a lot more than just China. I know everybody kind of runs after China, and you can't ignore China. It's a big part of the opportunity, but there's more to it than that. And what we traditionally call in the industry the VIP markets, Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines, significant opportunities. So I think we need to think about it broader than China. That's one. The second point I wish to make is, being in the OTC industry, many players have a, call it if you like, a pharmaceutical overhang, because these are really pharmaceutical companies that happen to be in OTC. But I think more broadly than that, we have to start looking at food and beverage players, health and wellness players who are encroaching upon the OTC space, because you're beginning to see a kind of a convergence, if you like, where traditional FMCG players are beginning to build more science into their products. So thinking that my competition is just company XYZ also in the OTC field is no more relevant. We need to think about the broader category of the nutritional solutions. For me, I think it was good to see the industry growth of OTC, which, as you know, is fairly muted. It was also good for me to get a sense for what different companies are doing in this space. Yesterday was a little bit more OTC pharma oriented, if you want to think about it that way. Today is beginning to move into a broader category than just like we just had the Brand's Essence of Chicken presentation, which I thought was great. So I think the takeaways for me were the industry has its challenges. Given that, how do we grow in spite of those challenges in Asia? And I think the number of the speakers touched on different aspects, and I think one of the big vehicles is going to be the ability to leverage digital technology. I thought the conference was very well run. I just wish we had more attendees, because I think a lot of people have lost out on a potential opportunity, not just to learn from the speakers. I think Nicholas's opening presentation was very good. It kind of set the stage. I learned things I hadn't seen before. I think the second bigger opportunity is the one to network with people in the industry. People who come up and talk to you, whether it's over coffee, whatever it might be. And I think those opportunities were lost for those who were not here. But I think I really enjoyed both of those.